I know that in a lot of ways, I'm better off on my own, alone. Um, there are a lot of people who will try to say little things to trigger you and throw you off your game. Um, Clock it, but don't react. Because that's what they want. They want you to look like a loose cannon. They want you to look like you're the problem, you're insecure, you know, when in reality, anybody that disagrees with them is automatically labeled a narcissist. Um, yeah, I've noticed this in society, and I don't want to take part in it. I don't I don't claim that energy. I take back my energy, my power. There are a lot of people who don't want to see other people succeed, even though there's more than enough for everybody in this world. There really is. And it's a mentality that we've all been taught to kind of get on board with, jump on the bandwagon. We've been taught this through religious institutions, government agencies, public school systems. This is something that people accept and go along with blindly. There are people who want you to shrink yourself. They don't want you to be right. They will disagree with you at all cost, even if you are right. They will maliciously wait in the shadows and try and watch you fall so that they can point at you, so they can point it out for others, so that they can have something to gossip about. All of this behavior to me is so immature and so low vibrational. I know that I'm better off singing and in my own house, being in my own house and in a recording studio in a professional environment. I was literally at the Red Room, it's probably a month or so ago, and I was getting ready to go up in karaoke, and this girl, she knows who she is, and I've clocked her behaviors multiple times, gets 2 inches away from my face and whispers loud enough to where only I could hear, "You ruin everything," right before I had to go up on stage. Yeah. These are the type of women that will be fake girl's girl to your face and then have arguments with their boyfriend behind your back because they're jealous of you. I don't need attention from people. I don't need attention from men. I don't need attention from somebody else's man. I also don't need to be used to make exes jealous either. I don't claim that energy, like I said. I know who I am. I know what my strengths are. And definitely putting up with bullshit and people trying to deliberately throw me off is not among something that I need to tolerate. I'm better than that. I deserve better than that. And I'm not going to tolerate it anymore. I'm not going to go to these karaoke bars where there are rude, drunk people. KJs that have their speakers to where distortion happens. You have to stand in a certain place. KJs that fuck with the equalizers and the pitch and the tone and the volume while you're trying to sing, instead of getting the microphone ready. It's already nerve-wracking for people to get up and sing or speak or perform in front of other people. We don't need obnoxious drunk people around us. You know what I mean? So, I guess what I'm saying is I'm going to withdraw from society in a lot of ways. This will be better for my mental health. I don't need everybody to like me, but I also don't need people to deliberately try to fuck with me and throw me off. I don't deserve that, no matter what people think of me. And people who have self-loathing and are unhealed themselves do have a tendency to point out or really, really like blame other people. I'm not blaming anybody. I'm simply observing these truths in society and how it functions and how I refuse to go along with it.